Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next Vice President of the United States, Governor Sarah Palin.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, and I sure appreciate the hospitality of the people here in Pittsburgh. It's been a very warm welcome, and we greatly appreciate being able to be back here. And I'm grateful to all the groups here who have joined us, the representatives from the Woodlands Foundation and the Down Syndrome Center at the Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh. And Autism Link and other autism-oriented groups, yes, and the Children's Institute of Pittsburgh. I thank you all for coming today, all of you. And above all, I do thank you for the great work that you do and for the light and the love that you bring to so many lives. Appreciate that your heart is in this also. And don't worry one bit about any crying baby. That's the sound of life. I love it. It's good. Don't worry at all. I say that too because next crying could be my own son, so apologize beforehand. So John McCain and I, we've talked a lot about the missions that he'd like me to focus on should I become vice president. And our nation's energy independence and government reform, top of that list. Very, very important that we focus on that. But there is another mission that is especially close to my heart, and that is to help our families who have children with special needs. And today I'd like to talk about 3 policy proposals that will help us fulfill our country's commitment to these children. More choices for parents, and fully funding IDEA, and efforts on reform and refocus. And too often, even in our own day, it seems that children with special needs have been set apart and excluded. Too often, state and federal laws add to those challenges. And instead of removing barriers and opening new paths of opportunity, too often they're made to feel that there is no place for them in the life of our country, these special children, that they don't count or perhaps they have nothing to contribute. And this attitude is a grave disservice to these beautiful children and to our country, and I'm going to work to change that. One of the most wonderful experiences in this campaign has been to see all the families with children who have special needs, and they come out to the rallies, they come out to events like this, and there is a bond there. There's just an inherent and very special bond that's created right when we see each other and look into each other's eyes, the parents of these children. We know that children with special needs inspire such a special love, and you bring your sons and your daughters with you to some of these events because you are proud of them, as I am proud of my son. And my little fella, he sleeps usually during most of these rallies, even when they get so rowdy and noisy. He's still snoozing, but he would be amazed, I think, to realize how many folks come out to see him instead of me. It's kind of cool. When I learned that Trig would have special needs, honestly, I had to prepare my heart. And at first, to be honest with you, I was really scared and had no idea what to expect, really. And I had talked a lot about cherishing every life and wanting to do all that I could for those with special needs. My 13-year-old nephew is autistic, and I'm very, very close to him and to his parents, and always wanted to do all that I could. But still, when I found out that Trig would have special needs, not knowing what to think, really, and I was scared. And Todd and I, we had to ask for strength and understanding, and we did a lot of praying for that understanding and that strength, and to see purpose in all of this. And what's been confirmed in me, especially since Trig's birth, has been absolute confirmation that, yes, every child has something to contribute, and if you give them that chance, there is purpose, there is that contribution to be made, and there is that special love that they bring to this world, and that is a love that I think, especially our country, needs more of. And you know that there are the world's standards of perfection, and then there are God's standards of perfection, and these really are the final measure. And every child is beautiful before God and is dear to Him for their own sake. And the truest measure of any society is how it treats those who are most vulnerable. As for our baby boy Trig, for Todd and for me, he is only more precious because he is vulnerable. And in some ways, I think that we stand to learn more from him than he'll ever learn from us. And when we hold Trig and when we care for him, we don't feel scared anymore. We truly feel blessed. And of course, many families, other families, thousands and thousands of us across this country, many know what I'm talking about. You're in the same boat that we are in. Many other families are much further along in this similar path also, though, including my best friend, who happens to be my sister, Heather, and her 13-year-old son, Karcher, who has autism. Heather and I have worked on this for over a decade, and Heather is an advocate for children with autism in Alaska. And as governor, what I've been able to do, again, to assist our families, children with special needs, is secure additional funding, secure more assistance for our students with special needs. In fact, by 2011, I will have tripled the funding available to our students, and our state school board president has proclaimed what we've done there with special needs students via funding increases as being historic. It's really changed the face of this issue in my own state. Heather and I have been blessed with a large and strong family network. We have that assistance from our family. And our family helps to make sure that Trig and Karcher have what they need. But I realize, you realize, especially you advocates who are working with other families, you realize that not everyone is so lucky to have a strong network of support, and the experience of those millions of Americans point the way to better policy in the care of children with special needs.